Hey everyone, Carolyn Herfurth here. Welcome back. We've all heard the advice in business to have your elevator speech so that when you're out networking or meeting new people for the first time, you can succinctly tell them what you do. Well, my friend Berg just sent an email this week that turns that concept on its head, and I absolutely love Anne's point in all of this. So I asked if I could share her point of view with you guys today. So Anne has got a company called Vyway Market and Brand Strategy. So she's a brand strategist, and she talks about how building customer relationships ultimately builds brand. And in my mind, it ultimately builds sales. That's the whole idea, right? And so what she suggests is to evolve your mindset in favor of customer centricity. Consider new ways to think about old marketing concepts. So she gives 3 examples. One is the elevator speech. She said, rather than come out with an elevator speech, why not have an elevator conversation? The second example she gives is, rather than having talking points, which is the old way or the current way for some people of doing things and having a sales conversation, is why not have listening points? And the third would be, versus coming out and talking about using your key messages, why not have key questions? And so if you'll notice, the old way, the then way of doing things are really about you vomiting all over someone, telling them what you do, and not even really knowing if they're a good client or candidate or prospect for you. And instead, get it really engaging and really understanding the position that person's in, and really getting involved and listening to them and interacting with them. I just love that whole concept, and I think so many people, it doesn't come intuitively, so it takes work, it takes practice. And so I would challenge you to practice having elevator conversations, to practice having listening points, to practice key questions, and find out what your truth is in all of this. I know it's not always easy, so experiment with it. And if you feel like you've run into some stumbling blocks, please feel free to contact me, and we'll see if we can work through a couple of things with you. I did that with a friend last week who meets some amazing people as she goes about her business. And I said, rather than just telling people what you do, what do you think about having some well-prepared or well-crafted questions that will help you identify if they're the right person to be talking to, whether there's any pain there, whether they could be a good source of referrals. And so it's all about questions. It's all about engaging. So please share your experiences in the forum. And I want to thank you again for inspiring today's post. For the rest of you, I want to thank you for watching and engaging in the conversation on this. And we'll see you next time.